Another one to add to the collection.
I know you're not stranger, but do not be alarmed. I wish you no harm, and I do not wish to die. So let us just talk and perhaps... Oh no, don't go there. I've heard of living skeletons like... Thank you. I do Lord Lovis's old smith, Carlin. Quite famous in my day. But now, I'm just your typical cursed undead. A dreary existence, I assure you. Carlin's skull is empty, so you'll find nothing. You won't be disappointed. Have you come back to try? You won't be disappointed.
Doesn't do a thing. Ah, I've been poisoned. Another one to add to the collection.
Have you come back to trade, stranger? And I wish you well. Found a mysterious stone covered in strange markings and made from an ore unknown to you. To your surprise, the stone does not. The tip emits a faint. Suddenly you are swept away by a swirl of magical energy.
So you have come at last, Lord Lovis. I've long been dead, yet denied eternal rest because of you, my former master. Now... I am beyond your petty insults, and...
Feel my wrath.
You're back. The exploring of the tower fares well, I hope. Not that much, really. I do know, but of his childhood or education, I know nothing. More famous, of course, are he fought, in dragon form, a duel with Brom, another dragon knight. It took place high above this vale. He won by biting off his opponent's head. His mightiest accomplishments, though, were made during the Battle of the 10,000. He killed 600 Black Ring troops and 3 of their generals. It was called the Battle of the 10,000, by the way, because that's how many were killed between dawn and dusk that day. That's all I can tell you. Maybe Naberius knows more. He's very interested in Lovis and the history of this place. You can find him a bit further north down the valley, where he lives in his cave home. Not a week goes by without that little pest Jeff confessing some petty theft or prank. A scrying stone? You didn't gaze. Good heavens, are you all right? What did you see? What an ordeal! Praise the divine I chose you as my conduit into that cursed place. I'll take the stone from you. It will require lots of study. May the
Have you heard? Heard what? Folo paid it. Welcome to our town, Slayer. I'm Linda, the miller's daughter. Not really. I mean, it's such a quiet little place. Why did I have to lose my coin purse in the chapel? I just hope I can sneak back in before Father Dominic collects it. It was different a long time ago when the people used to call these lands the Valley of Shrines, and warlords were as numerous as the rabbits. The most exciting thing to happen now is a wild creature coming too close to the walls, or having visitors such as yourself. It's not that I mind this uneventful life, but I do hope to see the cities one day, and maybe even meet an interesting man. I just hope they're not all like that champion Ricky or something. I said hello and he pinched my... Well, the lady should... I do, yes. Though he does the actual milling. I usually fetch the grain from Jackson's farm. With an escort of guards, of course. That can get a bit tedious. But Peavy and Quincy don't seem to mind. Enjoy your stay.
Shiny. Another one to add to the collection. Another one to add to the collection.
What are you doing in this cellar? You went behind Buard's back, didn't you? Buard's such a weird man sometimes. Who chooses the word Illuminatus as a storage password? Humans. Stupid bipeds. Not every day you meet a talking tree, right? I am Abanayaba, oldest alchemist in Rivalon. I stay here rooted underground, protected by Buard, who came here some 70 years ago. He pretends to be a baker, but in secret he and I explore the powers of plants and the elements. With pleasure. Ah, the biped is back. Tell me, my friend. Oh, something about a contract on his head? You'll have to ask him about that. I actually stand far from here in what was called the Dark Forest, which may not even be there anymore since the Great War. Before traveling here, Buard took one of my branches and magically cultivated it to grow a new tree. So here I stand, as I also perhaps still do in that forgotten forest, twice alive or once dead. There is something a little different about this second me, though. I remember being a lot grumpier. Probably because it was raining all the time in that wicked wood. With pleasure.
Shiny. Another one to add to the collection. did I know?
Yes, anything this old miller can do for you. Shh! Who told you? It was the tree, wasn't it? Curse that heap of talkative timber. I am the unfortunate victim of a hunt by assassins. I shouldn't hide the key in that kettle anymore. Nearly choked on it last time Linda made soup. Oh, nothing like that now, unfortunately. At least then I'd have thought it worth the sacrifice. Many years ago, I was a famed alchemist in the town of Verdistis. Until one day I was approached by men who ordered me to cure a sick member of their guild, and I tried to. But I mixed the wrong herb in his tea, and he died. They swore revenge. I fled here, but I think they finally tracked me down. I have the feeling I'm being watched lately. So at night I close down the mill and hope for the best. Even now, I still want to remain known as Upton to the good folks of this village. But if you, a slayer, would be courageous enough to defeat these hired killers, the reward would be great. I hope you'll be able to find those assassins. That's how things work in Broken Valley, Slayer. We are completely self-sufficient with a mill, smithy, farm, and the tavern is the only real place of commerce, and is popular with traveling merchants and the odd traveler. And I'll try to stay alive.
Oh, hello again, Slayer. You know, my father confided in you. Oh, I'm so glad he did. A Slayer can help us, I'm sure, but I don't know what to tell you. Maybe the assassins have been around, but we hardly venture outside anymore. Perhaps some of the other villagers saw something if they went outside at night. I know Roman the priest likes moonlight walks, and Folo's wife Rose has trouble sleeping sometimes. Captain Rodney usually stays up late as well. I'm so sorry I can't be of more help. Please.
Welcome back, child. Dear me, no. Should I have? I'm sure I would have noticed if there was anything suspicious going on. Dear me. The scrying stone is still enigmatic, but I have uncovered many a secret already.
Hello again, Slayer. As you will, Slayer. Be safe.
What brings you back to the barracks again, friend? Strange, you say? No, can't say I have. Join the guards, they said. Meanwhile, I see nothing but these barracks walls and the administrative papers. I usually catch the odd guard recruit stumbling home drunk, but that's about it. Well done. Remember, there is more.
I'm supposed to be training soldiers, not you lily-livered lack-brains.
Welcome to me home, Slayer. I don't know. I did see some weird characters round the old mill, now that you mention it. Skulking about they were, keeping in the shade like. Don't know what that was all about. But I heard them whispering, saying they were going back to the burnt chapel in the valley. That's about it. Thanks, we have indeed. A fine spot. Can't say that of all the places in old Rivlon. But over here, no. You'll see nothing bad'll happen to this valley. Not in a million years. How very kind of you. That Kevin will make for a mighty fine stew when I get my hands on him. Aye, we have that. Mind you, if it weren't for me, you'd find nothing but bleeding cauliflowers. I wonder if Folo loves them blasted pigs more than me. Certainly sees more of them. Me husband Folo loves his damn pigs so much he'd never eat them. But I make sure the guests over at the Black Silly man. Imagine becoming a pig farmer and aye. Bye.
Hope you'll be able to find those, and I'll try to spare.